second graders, I'm here again to teach you a new phonogram today. I'm going to teach you the brand new phonogram, and then after that we're going to practice our phonogram flashcards together. So if you'd like to stay on with me and do that, you can do that as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The phonogram I'd like to teach you today is this one. This phonogram says were. You say it. Were. Yes, very good. Now I want you to try and say the sound, but instead sustain the sound in this word, like I'm doing. Were. Yes, were. Very good. Okay, so this phonogram says were. I'd like you to think for a moment. Do you think that this phonogram is a vowel or a consonant? If you guessed both, you're absolutely correct. I'd like to talk about that with you a little bit more. So let's look at it. Okay, so here's our phonogram, were. What you might notice is that this is our phonogram that says w. And we usually learn that this sound here says or. But in this phonogram, when they come together, they say were all together. Now, usually when we learn a phonogram, we learn that it only says one sound when it's combined together. But for this one, it's kind of like two phonograms are working together to make one sound. The reason we want you to do this is because when you hear were in a word, for example, with the word worry, you might think that we spell worry like this. Because we learned that this says worry, or maybe you even spell it like this. Because this says worry, right? Or maybe you even spell it like this. Right? But the correct way to spell worry is like this. So what I want you to take away from that is that anytime you hear the sound were in a word, you're going to spell it like this, W-O-R, okay? So now we recently learned, the last time we were together, we learned this phonogram. And what sound does this phonogram make? Yes, this phonogram says This is a consonant because it's just saying its sound. Okay, in contrast to our new phonogram, where it is a consonant sound saying w, and working together with this R-controlled vowel to say were. Okay, kind of like this. All right, there are lots of words that use this phonogram. Maybe you can think of a couple. A couple that come to mind for me are worm and word. What I'd like you to do now that you've learned these new phonograms, after we're finished practicing our phonograms together, is to go on a word hunt. See if you can find the spelling pattern W-O-R or W-R in your books and write as many down as you can think of. Okay? So now we're going to go ahead and practice our phonograms together. What I'd like you to do, just like we've done before, is I'm going to say the sound. I'd like you to try and say it at the same time with me as you're watching the video. All right, so let's get started. Were. Two-letter used only at the beginning of a base word. A-E. Oo. Ch. Ah. Two-letter that may not be used at the end of English words. Ow, o, oo, the of search. Ah. Two-letter that may be used at the end of English words. Ow, o, may be used at the end of English words. O, oo may be used at the end of English words. R, or. O may not be used at the end of English words. The of hurt. The of bird. The of her. Ow, o, oo, ow, off. Oo, you. Ch, k, sh. Oi may not be used at the end of English words. Two-letter n used at the beginning or the end of a base word. I, three-letter I used only at the end of a base word or before a T. Af, used only at the end of a base word or before a T. Oi may be used at the end of English words. T. Two-letter n used only at the beginning of a base word. A. K. Double E. Z. A, two-letter A that may be used at the end of English words. A, two-letter A that may not be used at the end of English words. O. Sh. Ng. Ks. W. Used only at the beginning of a base word. T. J. X. Z. O. G. J. U. U. Y. I. E. Qu. A. B. Z. D. K. O. U. E. S. Z. I. E. Y. P. And that's the end of our phonogram practice today. Go ahead and take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time. Bye!